Hey guys, what's up? George here, aka T-WreckSs, bringing you another Raid Shadow Legends video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the different team options for the clan boss. That's all the way from easy through to ultra nightmare. A lot of clan boss content out there is obviously nightmare and ultra nightmare because they're hard to do and people want to be able to do it. So I'm going to cover everything from easy to ultra nightmare and talk about different styles of teams you can run for any of them. Obviously, they require different speeds, different stats, but it's the style of team they're going to talk about today. The first one we're going to talk about is an all and out speed team. Just a team of people that go as quickly and as often as you can, sometimes using a speed booster, sometimes not. Let's talk about Seeker as an example because he gives you a turn meter boost. Speed teams, what do you need for that? Well, you want the speed of your champs to be as high as possible. You probably want to build them in lifesteal gear because you'll want them to be able to stay alive as long as possible, because the more they go, the more damage they're spiraling. And if you have a speed booster or a couple of speed boosters in there, you can get them going so much that they're just general turns end up, 2 times to 1 on the clan boss, which can be amazing. It's very hard to build perfect speed tune for, but if you're just going for an all and out speed team, then you're going to want your champs to go as fast as possible so they just keep going, they get as many turns as they can up until the point where they die. Okay, another option is the unkillable comp. Now, the reason the unkillable comp is good is obviously in the name it says they are unkillable. Normally these are made with either unkillable or block damage. Man-Eaters, Roshcard, Sir Nick, Warcaster are the most known ones. Obviously Man-Eater is the most known. 1 Man-Eater, 2 Man-Eater, Painkeeper, Seeker. You can get a 2-1 unkillable, you can get a regular unkillable, and you can get a budget unkillable, depending on the champs you have. You have to have the books in the right places, and you have to have high speeds. Normally these are built in speed gear, and you don't have to worry so much about the health and the defense on certain ones, because you only have to either survive a certain amount of rounds or don't have to worry about survivability at all because they're unkillable for the whole run. These runs are limited by the fact you can only run to 50 turns before the clan boss ignores unkillable and nukes you, so you have to make sure your team has the damage put out in those 50 turns in order to make the unkillable viable. Okay, the third and final style of team, and the team that I personally use, is a counter-attack team. Obviously these are kind of restrictive as well because you either need a Skull Crusher, Valkyrie, or a Martyr. I have a Skull Crusher for mine, and what it essentially means is you have one person in your team that puts an AoE counter-attack on all your champions, so all of your champs, once they're hit by the clan boss, get a turn. Yes, the counterattack, actually you only do 75% of your damage on that counterattack hit, but that is still 2 hits for every time the clan boss goes, because you get your counterattack and you get your regular attack. Now if you run a 2-1 counter-attack team, you end up getting 3 hits for every time the clan boss goes, and it just spirals and becomes insane. But that's the third style of team that I would talk about. Now for an all-out speed team and an unkillable, there's a few things you might want. All-out speed team and a counter-attack, there's a few things you might want. Decrease attack is very important, because if you're not unkillable, you need to make that clan boss hit you as soft as you possibly can, so decrease attack. Decrease defense and weaken is very, very nice, so you hit harder on the clan boss. And poisons are the other thing you really, really want. When it comes to the unkillable team, obviously you don't need to worry about decreased attack because you can't be killed until turn 50, and at that point you're going to be nuked anyway. And so at that point you're looking at maybe decreased defense and weaken, so you can do more damage depending on the style of unkillable you've got. And you definitely want poison. Poison is some of the highest damage over time that you can do to the clan boss. So for unkillable, counterattack, and speed, you always want poisons. For the same, you probably want decreased defense, if not decreased defense and weaken. And then obviously with the speed and counterattack, you want that decreased attack if you can get it. So they're the 3 main styles of teams you can do. There's a fantastic website, deadwoodjedi.com. It will be linked in the top pinned comment. Go and check it out. It has a speed tune list of all the different styles of speed tuning you can do with those teams. So you have the unkillable teams, you have different ratios that the teams can go. There's 4-3, 2-1, 1-1, which is the normal, you get 1 turn per clan boss turn. And there is also obviously some fancy 2-1 unkillables and all sorts on there that you might want to check out. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and please subscribe. I am aiming for 1,000 subscribers, which is 10 times more than I've got now, so I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. I'll see you in the next video, and don't forget, get online and get wrecking.